Hey guys, all right, so I want to do a little quick project and build this scoop that I was talking about in the last video, and just want to kind of do that real quick to get an idea and use this foam. So basically, I guess what I'll do is I'll take this foam and I'll stick it to the side like that. And I'll probably do it about three pieces, which is 3 inches of thickness, and I'll stick it all together and kind of shave it down and carve it up, come up with a shape that I think will look okay. So kind of like what I was saying before, is that I want something that's similar to like the GT500 scoop, not too thick. I don't want it super wide like a Lamborghini scoop or something like that, but I just want it, just enough to put air into the brakes. And I think if I keep it, a little under 3 inches or so, and maybe angle it back a little bit, and I'll probably give it some hard edges so that it matches the rest of the car and kind of fits into the styling. I have a little bit of space to work with, and this is where this black line is where the hatch will open, so this whole piece will open up like that. And so I kind of have that amount of space to work with, and I think that's pretty good. So I think that'll give me enough room to work with, and I'll just carve this up, shape it down, and come up with a shape, and we'll see how it goes. So I really want to do this kind of like this first, in a just kind of rough manner basically, before I try to go to CAD, because if I do it in CAD first, then it's really hard and really difficult to tell how it will actually look on the car in real life 3D rather than virtual 3D. So I like to do this with small pieces especially, and just carve it up quickly out of foam, get a general idea how it will look in real life basically. Then I can take that and go back and resculpt it in CAD and fine tune it, tweak it, and figure out how it'll mount and things like that. And then I can remake it again and come up with templates for it to make sure it's symmetrical on both sides. So anyway, so that's what this video is going to be, and I'll update you at the end of the video with the progress and how it looks. So I'm hoping I can knock this out pretty quick and just make one continuous video of the whole thing. So we will see, and I'll see you at the end. Bye. Alright guys, I'm through with the experimental scoop piece, and turned out okay to me. Not really sure on everything. I'll probably have to tweak it a little bit more, but I think for the overall concept and design, it's looking pretty good. It addresses the areas that I wanted to make sure that I incorporated if I was going to make a scoop for this, which is really keeping the hard lines. So it has the hard lines like the rest of the car has, and it is curved at the same time. It basically follows the curvature of the windshield or the window, and this bottom piece is curved a little just to follow the back of the car, so it fits into this space pretty good, better than I thought it would, and it's not too big. It's kind of sticking off. As you can see, there's a little gap, but if I was to stick it on, it would be flush like that. And this is just stuck on some little screws, but so yeah, now I'm all tired. So the time just kind of sculpting this out real fast like that was about 30 minutes, and then probably another 20 minutes of cleaning up, but I think it turned out pretty good for just kind of just a rough draft version of what this scoop could look like. I think the lines on it, work pretty good. And this piece, back piece, would be up a little more. It's not staying. So all the main lines follow some line on the car, which is nice. It may be, I may want to make it not quite as wide. It's about 2 3/4 inches thick, and it's right in line with the car, so it's not really sticking out or bulging out anywhere. I think it might be just right, but I will have to play with it a little bit. Put a slight angle on it just so that just opening the door and getting into the car, it just seems a little more smooth and stuff. I put a little bit of an undercut underneath it. So right here, there's a sharp line, and it insets a little bit, and it's undercut. And I just did that just for old school purposes, really. And just want to see what that looked like, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and if this is something you think is really needed. The purpose of this, in case anyone missed it, is to cool off the rear brakes, to provide a port. It's not for like a supercharger or something, so it doesn't need to be huge. So I think it's plenty big for cooling off the brakes and fitting within the design, but I'm not sure. The nice thing about this piece is that this can always be added later. The car will be made just in flat, so it's not going to have a recessed area or anything, and be able to come in after the fact and apply this and maybe a different design, or a few others, maybe some perform better later as testing goes on in the future. So yeah, this is just something I wanted to do since I'm waiting on the lasers to get here so I can finish the top of the car and the rest of the car. So yeah, and then also wanted to kind of show you guys how you can just simply quickly sculpt a piece out of foam. And if you were to apply this technique or what I just did for a scoop on the hood, or maybe something down on the door or whatever, you could easily do it pretty quick to get an idea, and then even make it usable. So I could cover this in my silver tape stuff, then apply some fiberglass on top, make a kind of a little mold piece, and then work that piece and make a final piece after that. Way out of breath. So yeah, alright, so I think that's about it. Like I said, you guys leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And then also, just a quick note, I have a lot more YouTube subscribers than I have Facebook people. So you guys need to go over to my Facebook page, because I update it quite a bit more than I do the videos. I also have Google Plus and Twitter and all that jazz, but mainly update just Facebook, and it kind of updates everything else from there. I did just put up a new little app program for Android phones, and it's my first little app I made. And I meant to mention this yesterday, or last video, and you guys check it out, download it, let me know what you think. I have a link on my Facebook page. I'll put a link in the comments below the video, and you can also search for it in the Google or Android market, and just type in Bailey Blade or Blade XTR, and you can install the app and let me know. It's basically just a simple app that just updates people on the videos and pictures and images, also the forum that I have and my website, things like that. And it's free, so go check it out. Let me know if it, crashes everything on your phone, which it shouldn't do. But yeah, just let me know if it works and stuff. So yeah, all right. Well, that's about it. I'll work on this a little later, but I think I'm finished for now. Just to show you real quick, so I've yapped long enough on this. This is it off the car, and you can see I have 2 little screws I just screwed in. And then it's not really a big deal because I'm going to Bondo that in anyway, or body filler. But I put a little recessed area on the bottom to help it fit to the curve a little bit. Nice little trick. But that's it. So you can kind of see the curve and everything. I mean, this is a really rough draft piece, but imagine it's all refined and nicely sanded and things like that. So, and I may do that just to get a better idea. It just depends on how far I want to take it. So there we go. So yeah, all right guys, I'll see you in the next video.